They're the movies that bring together the best of both worlds. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies that mixed live action and animation. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at movies that feature a captivating fusion of real-life performers and animated characters. Number 10. James and the Giant Peach. Sharing Roald Dahl's same offbeat whimsy and dark humor, Henry Selick of The Nightmare Before Christmas fame was born to bring James and the Giant Peach to the big screen. The film starts off in live action, which might throw some audiences for a loop at first. The story then shifts to Selick's trademark stop-motion puppetry as James enters a giant peach and meets a colony of colorful insects.
It would be wonderful, wonderful, that's the life for me.
What ensues is a dreamlike adventure in which James' wildest fantasies, deepest fears, and reality collide, producing a new fairy tale for the ages.
I say 3 cheers for James. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Number 9. The Spongebob Squarepants movie.
Hooray for SpongeBob!
In the world of Spongebob Squarepants, everything below sea level is a wacky cartoon, and everything above is even wackier live action.
Ticket to the SpongeBob movie!
These worlds come together in SpongeBob's first feature, as the titular sea sponge and his best bud Patrick journey to Shell City.
You go to Shell City?
The film cleverly reveals in its third act that Shell City is actually a gift shop run by a giant Cyclops, who's really just a diver.
It's the Cyclops!
The funniest twist involves how they return to Bikini Bottom, courtesy of David Hasselhoff, who speeds like a motorboat and fires off his pecs like a literal gun show.
10 seconds to lift off. 9.
Now that's an eyeful. Number 8. Osmosis Jones. This flick is like the most expensive health class video about the human anatomy ever made, but a lot more clever and creative than you'd expect.
I was injected into this body to rat on influenza only.
Bill Murray stars in the live-action scenes as Frank, who foolishly consumes a diseased hard-boiled egg.
Do the egg friendly. Come on.
Stop it! What are you doing?
Hey, that's my egg.
We then take a fantastic voyage inside Frank's body, which is full of vibrant animated characters like a wisecracking white blood cell named Osmosis Jones, with the voice and quirks of Chris Rock.
You want osmosis? You got osmosis.
Partnering up with a cold pill named Drix, Ozzy sets out to bust a fatal virus and save his world within a world.
Goodbye, Drips.
That's Drix.
Whatever.
Number 7. Space Jam. To this day, people still argue whether Space Jam is one of the 90s definitive kids movies or one of the decade's most shameless sellouts.
We need new attractions.
Love it or hate it, Space Jam will always be remembered for bringing together two of our most beloved icons, Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan. It's an odd pairing in a picture full of odd scenarios, most notably a basketball game against space aliens.
You heard of the Dream Team? Well, we're the mean team, wussy man. Wussy man.
The fact that people are still rooting for a sequel with LeBron James, though, demonstrates that it undoubtedly struck a chord with millions.
Basketball it is.
Basketball.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right. What is basketball?
Number 6. Pete's Dragon.
I'm sorry, Elliot. I didn't really mean that. It's just, I don't know what to do.
Pete's Dragon doesn't get as much attention as some of Disney's other live-action animation mishmashes. Even if you've never seen the film, though, chances are you at least recognize the jolly green dragon Elliot. Whether invisible or in plain sight, the dog-like dragon lends himself to plenty of inventive setups and effects. Number 5. Enchanted.
Floor is yours, honey.
Presenting my one true love, my prince.
Enchanted embraces Disney's tradition of classic fairy tales, but with a refreshing, self-aware edge. The film opens in a delightfully hand-drawn sequence where the delicate Giselle and gallant Prince Edward instantly fall in love. Giselle gets a dosage of reality, however, once she's transported to the live-action realm of New York.
You see, I've been wandering very far and long tonight, and I'm afraid nobody's been very nice to me.
Yeah, well, welcome to New York.
Thank you.
With pitch-perfect mannerisms and timing, Amy Adams makes you truly believe she's an animated princess brought to life. She further brings great empathy to a lovable character in a genuinely heartfelt romance that becomes much more than a satire. Number 4. The LEGO Movie.
Let's make it look exactly like it does in the instructions.
Legos are the building blocks of imagination, amounting to numerous wonderful worlds and characters in this inspired feature film. As smart as it is silly, the LEGO Movie reaches a new frontier of depth in the final act, where it's revealed there's a larger world beyond the table.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated interlocking brick system.
But we bought it at the toy store.
A conflict between a father and son parallel the events occurring in Bricksburg and the surrounding realms. The resolution they come to is not only touching, but also encompasses a unique lesson for both children and adults alike. And a yellow minifig just made you cry.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Number 3. Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
My first broom.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks only has one animated sequence, but it's by far the film's most iconic segment. Pursuing the star of Astaroth, our heroes arrive on the animated Isle of Naboombu. They engage in a whimsical musical number under the sea and an energetic soccer game on land. While the animation is, of course, stellar, what's really remarkable is how committed Angela Lansbury and David Tomlinson are to their performances.
Don't try anything with the bed knob till I get back.
We believe King Leonidas is there because they believe he's there, making the experience even more magical.
Oh, please, let me help you on with your role.
Why, yes, thank you.
Number 2. Mary Poppins. With top-notch effects for the time, Mary Poppins made audiences believe a woman could fly with an umbrella and laughter could make you float up to the ceiling.
What's the name of his other leg?
Since dancing penguins and racing carousel horses are harder to pull off in live action, however, the film takes us into a stunning chalk drawing world where anything is possible.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go.
There probably aren't words to describe your emotion.
Now, gentlemen, please.
Although P.L. Travers, the creator of Mary Poppins, was fervently against the use of any animation, we're eternally grateful that Walt got his way. Otherwise, the film would have been deprived of its most supercalifragilisticexpialidocious moments.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Before we get mixed up with our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
These evil forces, they're bad people.
Relax, sister. I don't know the meaning of the word fear.
Say your prayers, dude.
Fear, noun, a state of terror.
Well, don't you see? Believe it.
Number 1. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Roger, what's this? A tweeting bird?
This wasn't the first film to mix live action and animation, but its flawless union set a new standard for all the hybrids that followed. Roger Rabbit accomplishes this through utterly convincing effects, performances, and animation by Richard Williams, immersing us in a wonderland that feels all too believable.
Hey, Comfort, son, you're not the first man whose wife played patty cake on him.
While Bob Hoskins' interactions with Roger Rabbit are astounding, what's even more jaw-dropping is seeing Donald and Daffy Duck together at last.
Does anybody understand what this duck is saying?
It's the ultimate movie for anybody who loves animation, reminding us how real toons truly are, and kicking off the Disney Renaissance in earnest.
What games? Don't think it's the only one for me. You'll see. We'll ride them up this piddling picadillo. We're gonna be happy again. You got that? Happy. P-P-I.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.